All right, stuff I have to say first. Firecrackers, pressure, flying tin cans, this can hurt you. Don't do this at home unless you want to have fun. But this is risk on you. If you get a pan out and cut a hole in a can and put a firecracker in it and light it, I got nothing to do with that. I'm here at my house, you're here at your house, you do this. But if you do this right, I haven't been hurt my whole life. I've been doing this since I was 9 or 10 years old. Nothing's ever hurt me. Yeah, I've gotten hit in the head with a can a couple of times. I've bruised my hands catching the cans or whatever. But we have a lot of fun with this. But there's obviously an issue. If you're right over it, it'll hit you in the face, and I'm going to explain that a little bit later. So do this at your own risk, please. Ask me about this church. Ask me about it on Facebook. This isn't very complicated. It's actually quite easy. We're determined to do this in one take, but we've already taken 3. All right, this is a, I guess you can call it soup can. Let me get where I can see what's going on here. This is a soup can. We have, of course, opened it up and drained its contents. I've taken an awl, whatever, and I've made a perfectly round hole that fits exactly the diameter of a firecracker. And you shove it in all the way, unless your can's real short, okay? I have done it upside down, but that's okay, I'm gonna pull it out. You don't do it upside down, all right? But you put your, goes in that way, all right, there you go. And it's best to do it while you have it in the water, all right? And we're gonna do some postmortem here in a second, all right? So then you take your can, and you put it in a tub of water, and the level of the water, you just have to experiment with it. We usually start with it too full. Now if you start with the firecracker in it, the air makes the can float. It's real difficult. But the closer to that you can get, now I don't know if Gina's gonna be able, my faithful thing, but try to follow it up and down, okay? It's gonna be difficult. But anyway, you just put it in there and you light it. Oh, good. There it goes. Never happened before. Did you catch that? That can is sitting on that tree branch. Did you catch that? Oh my, well, I got more cans. That is hysterical, which means it's going to fall off of there and hit me in the head one of these days. All right, we did several other cans. This is, ow. This is an asparagus can. It works pretty good. The asparagus that was in it is terrible, but you see what happens as it flies around, it bulges, it gets a dent. This is a black olive can, and if you look at that, that thing has some pressure issues. This is a Vienna sausage can, and it failed very quickly. I don't know, 3 to 5 firecrackers blew that hole too big, so that one's totally useless. All right, I'll pick that up later. All right. So that you can maybe see how this works. Now the boys may have put too much water in here. Now with this can, you can't put the firecracker all the way down in there because it's in the water. It still works fine. And down. And we usually try to catch it. Right. One more with the asparagus can. Now I should have said this first. Do this at your own risk. Obviously, if you're standing right over this, see I put the firecracker in there first, like a dummy. And it's gonna give me trouble. It's gonna fight me. There we go. If you're standing over that when that goes off, it'll put a knot on your head. Maybe send you to the emergency room. That one looks real good. All right. That's how you do that. That's how you do that. B-roll. I can't catch. Let's try it again. Did you stop? That was fast. I had my shoes on, I'm not catching. I didn't do much.